Vince Carter on being labeled as a talented but lazy player. I fooled people for 22 years. Vince Carter has been criticized for wasting his God-given athletic abilities by not working hard enough. Many believe that if he had the mentality of Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, then he would be mentioned alongside them regularly. The Toronto Raptors icon is well aware of this perception of him.
And for me, it's all right. Deep down inside, I know that I gave everything to the game of basketball.
All about work ethic. According to Vince Carter, he wouldn't have lasted 22 years in the NBA without a strong work ethic. In his final years in the league, he was still averaging 15 to 18 minutes per game. Carter wasn't just a veteran presence in the locker room. He was still a key part of the lineup.
In all seriousness, if I didn't have the work ethic, if I didn't love it, if I didn't have the correct approach, 22 years, I fooled people for 22 years? No way. Particularly in my 40s, nobody wants a guy who doesn't have that work ethic, or can teach their young guys at that age. I probably wouldn't even be able to play still just because I didn't have the work ethic. And that was my approach to all the other guys. Understand this now, because when things change, you're going to have to rely on your work ethic, your love for the game.
He told me.
Gilbert Arenas is one of those players who understands what Carter means. He has seen Vince in his prime and knows how difficult it was to cover him. Arenas also understands that lasting over 2 decades in the NBA is a major feat.
But Vince Carter was just a chill dude, and that's how he played the game. It was one of those things when you could argue that you had the most attributes the league has ever seen, from shooting, dribbling, jumping off on foot, off to foot, moving in the air. You can say you're going to be headed more than Jordan. When it comes to just body control and you didn't dominate the way you should have, the fact that you lasted 20 years just tells us how gifted you were.
Hopefully, this ends the debate on Carter's work ethic. He may not have accomplished as much as Jordan or Kobe, but Vince Carter gave the game everything he had. That, according to the legendary high flyer, is enough for him.